Hey Nash, what should we make?
We love baked potatoes, but it's still soup weather outside. Let's make a loaded potato soup.
All right, let's make loaded potato soup. Today, we're gonna make a loaded potato soup. So if you feel like eating a loaded baked potato, but it's still cold outside and you want some soup, we're gonna put the two together and make loaded baked potato soup. This is gonna be a slow cooker proposition. So like a lot of our other ones, the meal's obviously not gonna be done quickly, but it's gonna be a really easy way to prepare something you could do in the morning and have dinner ready by the end of the day. So without further ado, let's go. So we're gonna start with about 3 to 4 pounds of potatoes. You could use Yukon Gold. We're using russets because what I have. We're gonna peel these and then dice them. Then we dice 1 medium onion. Then to our crock pot, we go ahead and add all of our potatoes, our onions, a good pinch of salt, some black pepper, and 4 cups of chicken stock. We just give this a stir, put our lid on, and then we're gonna cook this on high, well, until the potatoes are very, very fork tender. So could be between 2 and 4 hours. And now we wait. When your potatoes are starting to soften nicely, go ahead and add a pound of chopped bacon to a cold pan. Turn your heat on to medium and we let that cook. While our bacon's cooking, we go ahead and shred some cheddar cheese. You want about a cup, maybe a little bit more. You can't really have too much cheese or bacon. Don't forget to pay the cheese tax and set your cheese aside while your bacon continues to cook. And when your bacon is cooked to your preference, go ahead and pull it out and transfer it to a paper towel lined bowl. And at this point, we check our soup. It's cooking away. The potatoes are looking nice and soft. At this point, you have 2 choices. If you want your soup to be more of like a pureed type texture, you can go ahead and hit this whole thing with an immersion blender. But if you like a chunkier soup, you can just sort of keep it as is. If you want something in between, you could take like a potato masher and just kind of give it a little bit of a mash so you get something in between. I'm gonna leave it this way because I like it this way. So that's what I'm doing. And at this point, you could turn your heat down to low and then put save a little bit of the bacon for garnish. And same with the cheese. Put most of your cheese in, save a little bit for garnish. And we just go ahead and stir this all in there. At this point, you could taste it to see if it needs any salt, pepper, or anything like that. Hot, but delicious. Then we put our lid back on and let this go for another half hour, full hour. It's up to you. Doesn't really matter. While your soup is cooking away in a medium pan, go ahead and add 4 tablespoons of butter. Once your butter's melted, slowly whisk in a 1/4 cup of flour. You want to make sure and get all the clumps out. Then we just want to cook this and stir it for probably a few minutes, until it's kind of a paste. It's already kind of a paste, but until it turns kind of a light golden brown. Then once we're there, we whisk in 2 cups of heavy cream. Now we're just making a bechamel. So then we just sort of cook this until it's nice and smooth and thickened a little bit. And once we're there, we add a few cloves of minced garlic and a 1/4 cup of sour cream. And we stir that in. Kill the heat, take this off the stove, and we add this to our soup, stir that in, and that's gonna give it that rich, silky creaminess, like eating a baked potato in a soup. Once that's all incorporated, put a lid on it, and we cook for another 30 to 60 minutes. Once your soup is done, you add some chives. If you don't have chives, you could use some chopped green onions. Kill the heat, stir that all in, and we can ladle some of this into a bowl. Make sure and make a big mess like I am. And we top this with a dollop of sour cream, some of our shredded cheese, a little bit of our bacon, and we finish it off with some chives. And there we have our loaded potato soup. Time for a bite. Cheers. That is so freaking good. It's loaded with potato, but loaded potato. Loaded with potato, but it's creamy, it's rich, it's savory, and then it's got that bacon, a little bit of those chives and all that cheese and the sour cream, and that bechamel and the sour cream just kind of brings it all together. It's literally, I know it sounds stupid, but it is literally a soup version of a loaded baked potato, but probably better because you get everything in every bite. So definitely go make this. It's freaking delicious. I think your family would love it. You will love it, so go make it. But hey, hey, let's see what Nash thinks. Hey, bud, how you doing?
I'm just on that grind, bro.
We made that loaded baked potato soup that you wanted, but of course, you know, that one had a bunch of onions and chives in it, so we made you your special one that doesn't have any of that, but it's got a lot of extra bacon and cheese, so here you go. What do you think?
Potato, bacon, cheese. Add some steak and I'd be in heaven.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Have you something to do tomorrow? Do it today.
Nash approves, I approve. This is an amazing dish. If you like baked potatoes, if you like loaded potatoes, and if you're in the mood to make some soup, this is a good one to do. It's definitely not a healthy soup, but that's okay. Because we're going for flavor, and you know, it's one of those cold weather things, so go make it. But hey, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all, love you all. If you wouldn't mind taking a second to like, share, and subscribe, that'd help us out, it'd mean a lot. If you want notifications every time we drop a new video, go ahead and hit that notification bell. If there's anything you want me to cook, you want me and Nash to taste, go ahead and drop that down in the comments, or head over to our website, link below, timschaoskitchen.com. Send us a message there. And hey, just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. That's it for now, folks. Until next time, peace.